Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you've had a good weekend. We're back with more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. And where are we? We're in the middle of a case, Turnabout Goodbyes, where our dear frenemy, Edgeworth, has been accused of murder. Hey, Edgy Rose is no longer at the beach. And hey, Edgy Rose, and hi, Jumi. How's it going? And hi, Pass. All right. So, we pieced together things in the last stream where we figured out that Edgeworth was set up. That the actual killer... And we found a note with the plan in it, in his hut, is the man who was selling boats. Hey, Flaming Baguette and Evil Bud, too. But how is this guy connected to Edgeworth? That's how we need to figure it out. There were, if you go back 15 years, there were 3 people in the elevator where Edgeworth's father died. And Edgeworth is having nightmares that maybe he was the one that shot his father. Da da da. The other person was a bailiff, and he got accused of the murder, but got off innocent. But we also found out that his fiance left him or something like that. So, hey, RNG. How's it going with you too? All right. That's the recap. And so now we're trying to find out. One, we're trying to find this guy because he fled. We don't know where he went. And 2, we're trying to find that connection. So, it's an interesting mystery. Yes, Pass. And this, me recapping it makes me try and remember everything. But actually, I've been doing pretty well remembering everything. So, it's been pretty cool. As always, we could take a break from Phoenix Wright and play a game off the arcade machine like Star Trek. Actually, this was a game that Pass maybe had me put onto there. As a Trekkie, you would think I would definitely have that on there. And it's a pretty cool vector graphics arcade game. But it does not have to be Star Trek that we play. It can be any of the games on that arcade list I put in chat. And if I beat the high score, I'll put your name in the high score list. It is a score list. It is not just a list of games on the arcade machine. I have my... in this case, the pen is mightier than the sword as we fight Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, on the DS. Here we go. Shall we continue? You drove to the park to read, but kind of want to watch the stream. That's kind of happened with me lately. I want to read, but then I end up like looking at social media or watching TV or doing other stuff besides reading. All right, here we go. All right, so Grossberg is somehow connected to Edgeworth's past. We're not quite sure how. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. 3 o'clock. I wish I could do that, Edgy Rose. If I try and start reading at night, I will pass out. I will fall asleep. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened. I think you're addicted, Pass. I know you don't want me to tell you that. It's Mr. Edgeworth. You've lost track of time. You are addicted. We need to have a Pass intervention on Final Fantasy XIV. No. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream! I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol. The pistol fired and the deed was done. It was kind of an accident. No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Yeah, but he framed him on a different murder. So there's no statute of limitations on that. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. He died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. You're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's his ghost. It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. I mean, it's a ghost. I don't think ghost testimony is admissible in court. Maybe in the court of Phoenix Wright. I don't know why there's ghosts in this game. I did not write it. Alright, so maybe we need to present him with something. What if we presented him with this letter? Oh ho, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? No, I have no idea. I guess Yanni. Maybe it was Yanni Yogi? Yanni Yogi. You claim he wrote himself this letter? Then followed his own instructions? Yeah, I guess that would be what happened. Huff. Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality, I think that's definitely a possibility, yes? No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. Oh, right. Yes, right. I'll ask you again. Do you have any idea who wrote this? The dad? It can't be the dad. The only other person would be Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? I have no idea. I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I am sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... correct. Manfred von Karma himself! What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? What if... I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea. Karma is the prosecuting attorney in the case. I want to talk to him about Von Karma. I can't remember. Have we presented him the letter? I want to say we have. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? Hey, Taro. I'm enjoying it. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got no. Okay, I've read this. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. Maybe he's wearing shoulder pads. Hey, Vanny. So dangerous. The suspect in the DL6 incident. Alright. Well, not sure where else to go at this point. Unless there was something more to present him. Does he now? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. But tomorrow will see the completion of not one but 2 trials, all thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage to DL6 incident was done well will never be erased. I guess they all are. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Well, where to go to advance the story? The bird? I don't think I can really talk to the bird. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Yeah, and you can't just, I can only examine and or move to somewhere else. Alright, so... I hate this part, by the way. Show the bird the gun. It's either the detention center or... or Grossberg's law offices. Ah! If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Exactly. Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscathed. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty von Karma had ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Exactly, Vanny. It must have been quite a shock for von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? Doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe? You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? It could have been, was it Bad Deeds Von Payback? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know? Yeah, but come on. There's manslaughter. Plus, it was an accident. He dropped the gun, and he was a minor. Yeah, it's manslaughter. Yeah, exactly. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Right. Alright. Now where? Okay, here we go. There's hardly anyone here. What are you talking about? It's the same picture from before. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. Yeah, exactly. He's been sitting there for days. We're wondering if we could check out Records Room again? Well now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Uh-oh, I'm uncomfortable seeing him not in court. Nick, let's hurry. Lock him in there, call the police. Oh wait, we're in the police. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Dang it. Showing the bird. The literal bird. Dang it. Von Karma escaped. Oh wait. Can we examine this little... This thing's open. Is he planting evidence? I bet he's planting evidence. Anyway. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says Unsolved Cases. Evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty! What?! Uh-oh, it's Karma. What are you doing in here? Ah! Oh my. Von Karma! You. How do you know my name? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. Yeah, exactly. Little did I know I was still playing Castlevania. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Yeah, I guess that's where he gets the little frilly thing. Okay. Boy, look at that sinister smile. It's a little creepy, isn't it? Alright, let's talk to him. Mr. Edgeworth, was your student right? That's what I was gonna do, but I'm afraid he's gonna take it and like rip it up. A romanticist who could never shed the veneer of amateurism. Ow. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. Huh. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear Tunny, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? I'm sorry. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Let's blackmail him with the note. If he brings that up, we'll bring this up. And he's going to go to jail. Because he's an accessory to murder. And Edgy Rose wants to do arcade mode. He's an accessory to murder. Hackland. Alright, hold on. Let me get to a stopping spot. I'm going to present him this note. Have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. He just admitted it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Ah! He's gonna shock us! That is assault. You cannot assault us. A stun gun for self-defense, usually. We're in the police precinct. Where are the police? Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Yeah, usually I'm casually explaining a stun gun. But how did he get a stun gun into the police precinct? Wouldn't they like not let you bring that in? 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter. No. No! Whoa! What are you? Nick, run! Ah! An evil necromancer. Maya, Out of my way. Whoa! Oh no, he did. He shocked us. He took the letter, didn't he? I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. Ah, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. I know, that was a shocking twist. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya? What happened? Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Oh yeah. Are you okay? We should have photocopied it. Exactly! Phoenix now learns to carry copies with him. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. Can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Aw, Maya. Grr. There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Pokemon hat. Maya, she's holding something. Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Did Maya hold on to it? Ah, what's that? A bullet. Pass wants Bowser too. Poke Bowser. Okay, hold on. DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Okay, well, at least we have that. Okay, hold on just a second. I will switch into Bowser real quick. Alright, so how should I... Oh yeah, we will. Let me just get to a point where I can save. It looks like we're about to close to a place where I can save. Oh shit, I didn't put my headphones on. Okay, now... I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. All right, see, I knew we were getting close to the end of that part. All right. I know it's tough here. How's that? Is that better? All right. Edgy Rose wants me to play Pac-Land in arcade mode. There we go. Oh, did you want me to play? Did you want me to play Frogger? Oh, but then you saw Pac-Man with legs. Yes. So there was a Pac-Man cartoon that came out, and this is what the Pac-Man character in the Pac-Man cartoon looked like. And the ghosts look like this too. So this is modeled after that, and it's actually one of the first side-scrolling games, and it's kind of a platformer too. So you almost might say it's one of the first side-scrolling platformers. Yeah, I guess so. Does the Smash Brothers character? I'm sure the Smash Brothers character came from the cartoon then this. This is based on the cartoon. Yeah. All right. So, what is the highest score? It is 16,810. I remember there's a part where I don't know where to do, so I guess we're gonna have to see if I can pass this. All right. Yeah. They made sure that the Smash Pac-Man was not based on the modern cartoon. Oh, okay. All right. Well, here we go. Let's play Pac-Man. Hey, Purple Cubby, how's it going? Oh. What's the score I'm trying to beat? 16? Fired. Oh, cool. How'd it go? Come on. Well, 10,000. Pac-Man has a cowboy hat. Actually, I think it's like a fedora, isn't it? I think. The Colorado premiere of an important piece of music today. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I saw that KR visited. I assume he's gone home by now. But that's cool that KR got to come visit Colorado. I guess that was probably last week. I guess. So you can see this is an interesting take on Pac-Man. And it's very weird. The 7 last words of the unknown. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah. On a certain app. And if you didn't know, I'm on that certain app. If you want to go look. All right. Let's play a second let's play a second game of Pac-Man. Oh, nice. Well, 2 thumbs up for that. Oh, come on! I don't know what I'm supposed to do right there. That's the part I don't know where to do. I don't know how to get past that swimming pool. Oh, cool. And I heard that you were visiting LA too. I visited LA recently, but I was stuck in Pasadena and didn't really get to visit anyone. So yeah, I guess I needed to run faster. So maybe I'll try that next time. All right, well, hopefully I can get back to that point. All right, let's do it again. That was close. Oh, it's yeah, beard cam doesn't work very well. I beat it. I beat the high score. 19,120. Woo! I didn't get to the swimming pool though, but I still beat the high score. All right, we're gonna get to it this time. All right, here we go. Shit. Why is a fairy from Link come out of his hat? Yeah, you get more bonus if you go faster. That's why I'm going fast. Yeah. I'm not speed running fast, but all right, we got a new high score. I heard the springboard going bong 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 bong, but obviously I didn't do it. I must have to wait for those guys to pass me, then run and do it. Yeah, exactly. We were thinking the same thing. All right, let me update the high score. New high score. 19,120. Do 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 do. All right. It takes a while sometimes. I guess I need to be editing this page is what I need to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have it so I'm always editing this page. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Sorry, I'm doing something. Oh no. You might have a problem, Pass. All right, Edgy Rose reclaims another high score. And that is 3/27/2022. I don't know. I don't have these answers for you, Edgy Rose. I don't know. All right. Let's continue. Internet? You know, back in my day, we didn't have the internet, and we just didn't know things. This is it, Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last on a lot of things. Wah! Yeah. It was the Dewey Decimal System. Nothing. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. That's Phoenix. Pass figured, set us straight on that. Phoenix, Nick. Edgeworth is looking glum, as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Well, I grew up in Texas, so we didn't have to walk in the snow. But we had to work in the hot. Whoa, wow, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. What is Maya electrified now? Maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Booyah, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Yeah, I haven't been in snow very much either. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He doesn't remember, and I'm gonna prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom. Number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. Neil said the same thing. Why is he hyperventilating? The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Thanks for the luck, birth. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Watch it, someone else. Nope, it's him. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Why I left court. You didn't only leave court, you left. You like skipped town, dude. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I had to use the bathroom really bad. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Yeah, he does. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Oh my goodness. That's the worst testimony I've ever heard. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Come on. Food. Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. Come on. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor. Come on. Come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. What are you talking about? You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. Uh-oh. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well. Witness, please continue. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, he's gonna be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Yes. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Now, this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? Name seems familiar. Oh. Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? Now, there's no way he could be in court without proving who he is. Come on. This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do it now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick! How are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Tisk. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Oh, come on! I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Tisk. Well, what will you do now, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? Yeah, I know. No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it in like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Mr. Edgeworth! Nick, what are you going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine the parrot. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor? The defense would like to make Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order, 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 order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I wonder if the parrot knows his real name. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Hello! Hello! Squawk. Thanks for following. Certainly the most concise testimony we've heard so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Hello! Hello! Squawk! Hold it! Oh, man. That we're cross-examining a parrot. That's what's funny. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's the safe number? Have we forgotten something? Remember 2 days ago. Polly, we have forgotten something. Squawk. Don't forget the L6, Squawk. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with the L6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello! Hello! Squawk. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot. Hello! Hello! Squawk! Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Hey, Panda Tech. Hello! Squawk. Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if he'd forgotten anything? Alright, we're gonna press there. Yeah, it's been fun so far. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge her owner is Mr. Yogi. There were a few more options over here. Polly, what's your name? Polly, squawk! Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? No. Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no. Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. Alright, well, there's only one other... the safe number. Yeah, we're playing the DS version. It's being emulated so that I can stream it, but we are playing the DS version. I have a copy of it, and we're using this ROM to emulate it. What's the safe number? And I'm using a... This is my DS. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what's the number of the safe in this shack? 1228, 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Oh my goodness. The L6 bullet still bears the clear ballistic markings. The L6 photograph. The L6 case file. When was... What was the number? 1228. 1228. The date of the DL6 incident. Da da da. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case, Mr. Wright? Where in this file is something related to that safe number? This case summary, I guess. It's on the case summary page. The case summary. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Uh-oh. Ha! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number one. I never thought about doing that. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Huh. Very well, witness. You may continue. Oh my goodness. Alright, so there must be something in here. Maybe it was the name. Yes, it does. Ah, fascinating. Ah, yes, I know it does. Here, I will show you where it does. See, it's a good thing I study these things. Not the autopsy report. In the DL6 case file, you'll notice on page 3, after his arrest, his fiancée, Polly Jenkins, committed suicide. That's why the parrot is named Polly. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. This game is full of circumstantial evidence. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker identity is in the DL6 case file. The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected? Well, it's not the victim data, it was the suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, you see. Indeed, it does say that, yes. What his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Exactly, Your Honor. He remembered the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. Thanks for the follow. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Objection. Bah! A mere coincidence, that is all. My granddaughter has a name she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. Ah, what are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Has he run away again? Witness! Tell us your name. Oh, come on. Karma, come on. Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Oh my goodness, he's no longer acting crazy. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this court. Grumble, 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 grumble. Order, order, order. Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I am not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Right, well, not guilty, right? Von Karma? Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in this confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? Don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yay, confetti! I like how the court has confetti ready for when there's not a not guilty verdict. That is all. The court is adjourned. Well, I'm surprised they didn't like... Ah, there it is! I was waiting for the objection. I was like, when is the objection gonna happen? Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. It was Edgeworth. Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What? What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad! Oh, is that what it happens? The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Uh-oh. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear his new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Well, this is the last day on the statute of limitations. He should just not say anything. Although, I guess maybe he wants to sleep at night? Ah. For 15 years, I have had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order, order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how we should deal with this. It's obvious. We hold the trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Come on, he was 8. He was a kid. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Ooh, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let's take a quick break. It's a good stopping point. I can't believe that well, one, I can't believe that guy confessed to it. So he's totally going down for that crime. And then Edgeworth, all he had to do was, well, you know, maybe he wants to sleep at night. There is something about getting a good night's sleep. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Let's play some words on stream. And I'll be right back right after this. So I hope you stick around for the exciting conclusion of whatever this is. Turnabout. What is it? Turnabout goodbyes. Turnabout goodbyes. All right. See you in a second. I was just thinking that if, especially with Psychic, wouldn't it be cool if the words for words on stream could be like, okay, now give me words having to do with Phoenix Wright, like the game I'm playing, and I could set that up ahead of time. That would be cool, right? They'd never do that, though. That would be really cool. Oh, good job. Skip 3 levels. All right, we're on to level 5. Here we go. Yeah. It would. Was it in there as a word? Pass. SPIC. The first part of a spigot. You know, the part of a hose. It might have been. Well, you always try to say there's a word you could use in this one that is a dirty word. Exactly. Cobravin knows that word. Is piss in there? I can't believe piss would be in there. I need to get more Diet Coke. So I'm gonna set this going to level 6 and then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yeah, another one that could be tied into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. A ruling. There's not 2 R's. Ruing. Alright, here we go. Level 9. Oh my. specific. So that means the R is fake. Can't use the R. Hate that the R is fake. Yeah, see, you could spell fries if the R wasn't fake. I got epic and epics. All right, here we go. Level 12. Totally. So the U is fake. Y'all. It's not going to take y'all. Oh, the U is fake. Can't believe we got this one. This one's been hard. Ooh, that was a good one. Why didn't I get ally? If Neil were here, he would be saying the same thing. All right. Here we go. Level 15. Sorry. Okay, so we know the M is fake. Suggest. Nice. And the U is hidden. You guess. I have no idea what a gusset is. Uggs. Uses. Nice one. Have I mentioned I'm terrible at words at stream? All right, here we go. Level 18. This is right around where we've been failing out lately. Although our record is level 33. But I don't know if we're going to get that today. Five letter words and above now. Slice. SL. The V is fake because of that. The V is fake. Peace. Ah, P is hidden. V is fake. Eclipse. Nice. Nice. Ah, I gotcha. I got it before you pass. Man. I don't know if we're going to do this. Nice. Right as I said it, y'all proved me wrong. Right as I say it, you proved me wrong. Claw. Back to level 19. Here we go. Channy said Bumble. It's dumbbell. That's your letters right there. Bumbled. Muled. There you go. You did it. Well, good job, everyone. That was really good. Skip 3 levels to level 22. We're doomed. Here we go, level 22. Surprised Toxic wasn't there. Action. Action is there. Cation. Location. There's your words. There's your letters. Nice try, though. Level 22 is great. That's one thing I don't like about this game is we always end on a sad note, but we shouldn't be sad because we got to level 22, and that is great. That's probably the highest we've gotten in a while. I know if we would have known just a little bit sooner, I think we would have been in a better position. So, I was just glad I could get the main word. Good job, everyone. Thanks, Pass, Vanny, Van, and Flaming Baguette were the top 3, but thank you, everyone. This is a group effort. It is a team effort. It is not about the individual scorers. It is a team effort. Yeah, well, that's cool. Yeah, we usually get past 15, usually, but usually we don't get above 20. That's special. And I don't know how we ever got to level 33. Somehow we did. All right, let's get back to this game. Yeah, magic. We were somehow it was magic that day. All right, here we go. December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court. I'm sorry, Wright. Just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you? Kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder no matter what the circumstance. Well, this is crazy. Just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Oh, interesting. Flaming Baguette. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. Oh. Wow. I'll have to check that out after this. Okay, I'll go check it out after this. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. December 28th, 2:30 p.m. Then I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth just has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Yeah, exactly, Flaming Baguette. Then, through pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, thank you, Asim. 15 months. Thank you so much. You know what? We are getting close. We are 1 month away from my 2-year stream anniversary, and I have no idea what I'm going to do for it. But it is on a Monday, and so I have decided I am going to take off work from Monday and do a 12-hour stream. The question is, what am I going to do in that 12-hour stream? We'll figure it out when we do that. So I have to start some planning. I have to start thinking about it on what it's going to be. So, but anyway, I'm excited to celebrate 2 years of streaming. Can't believe it. It's been great. All right. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed and thanks, Asim. No. But a good idea, Flaming Baguette. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. All right, here we go. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Hold on. I have a message from Neil. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We are stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Wait, since when are elevators airtight? Ah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Exactly, Cobra. Who has airtight elevators? And wouldn't the bullet have, like, wouldn't you take the gun and shoot the elevator and cause air to come into the elevator? That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi. I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. Scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. To this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. Better find out quick. If he was shot in the heart, that would have had to have pierced his lung, right? How would you scream if you'd gotten shot? Maybe not. Hey, Alpha Daddy Pup. So I'm gonna present him with the photo. Well, let's go back. Let's look at the. Hold on. Let's look at this. Trapped in the elevator, returning from a lost trial with his son Miles. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. The murder weapon was fired twice, not one time. Alright, that's gotta be it. Not the scream. A single gunshot. This? Nope, that's not it. And you have two vanilla envelopes like that. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. But that doesn't make sense. Look at the file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Oh, I already looked looked at it. It's on the victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Order, order, order. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. You have any proof that the other shot was fired something to do with the case? Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Sandy! Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Sandy. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the raid. Welcome. We're playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. You were playing the great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Awesome. Well, this is my first playthrough, so if y'all know the case, so we're on the case where Edgeworth is found guilty, but now he just admitted to his guilt of killing his dad 15 years ago, and I'm trying to prove he didn't kill his dad. And so that's where we're at right now. But thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. This is my first time to play a Phoenix Wright game, and I'm enjoying it. I like the mystery. I like solving the mysteries. It's been really fun. It's been really fun. And I'm playing the DS version. I don't know which version you were playing. But it's really hard to stream from a DS. So we are emulating it. But I have the cartridge. I have it. There you go. Oh my goodness, has it had a lot of twists and turns. I mean, we started from Gordy, the Loch Ness monster of Gourd Lake, to all of this DL6 incident. Oh, this has been great. Yeah, it's the second to the last case. Yep. Yeah. I knew there was one more case after this one. So yeah, this has been fun. It's been a lot of fun. All right, so we have to have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to the incident. So I'm thinking that we need to show. Oh wait, let's look at this bullet. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, still bears clear ballistic markings. Not much there. I was gonna say the photograph. But you see, there's a hole in the window there too. Unless of course it went through him, but I don't think it did. Photograph of the scene of the murder, touch. Okay. Alright, so let's present this. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of crime. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please. Please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. Right there. Take that! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Well, we know the other bullet was taken from his heart, so it didn't go through him. Yeah. Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. Why wasn't there air rushing in? Yeah, I haven't been using it since I'm emulating, but yeah, you can yell if you want to. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. Order, 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 order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright. But who could be that someone else? Who someone else could be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Okay. Oh, not the autopsy report. Air in elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Yeah, why, if there was a hole in the elevator, why wasn't there air rushing in? I guess that's what he's going to say. Right? Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of the matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order, order, order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. Thanks for following. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Thanks again. Thanks for following. All of our following alerts are anonymous in case you just want to hang out, not chat. Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? Yeah, thanks, gaming archaeologist. Thanks, gaming archaeologist. Thanks. Did the police report even say they searched the elevator shaft? I was thinking the same thing, Cobra. Like, what if we go into the elevator shaft and the bullet is still there 15 years later? Yeah. If the second bullet was there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. Just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. But one. I thought there were another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. I would assume they did. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick! Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing verdict. So true, Bearer Peas. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no. He's confessing. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright. I don't know what... Your Honor. I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Oof. Nick! I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Ah! It must exist. Ah! The second bullet. It's Mia! What? What did you just say? Nothing. Oh. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It exists. What? But we've just heard proof that it does not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. Uh-oh. The murderer? Then tell us, who is this murderer? Still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet. Why would he? First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It has to be Yogi. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Of course there was a need. That's why he took it. Ah! What possible reason could he have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with him is... maybe he thought that the bullet would be used as proof. Proof? It was a special bullet, so he took it with him. If that was the case, then he would have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Well, it's kind of hard to take that one. Why would he only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm gonna have to penalize you. This isn't going so well. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. This isn't working. If that was the case, then he would have taken the bullet out of Mr. Gregory as well. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. He totally does. But, the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have taken it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And he left with the second bullet still inside, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside. Yes. The 2 men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, this is so desperate. You are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Yeah, come on. He is guessing the whole way. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. crazy? Remember that Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? No, what did he say? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Oh my god. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that. Oh my god, Von Karma! Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but it took it because he was injured? Which would mean... it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Oh my god, uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Totally. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma! You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor sitting right here? You don't object. Huh. I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where do you go under the knife at Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. No, it's no use. Edgeworth. I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. The bullet's still in him. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Let me show you this metal detector, Von Karma. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is the metal detector! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. I was wondering why I still had the metal detector. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there is one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. I refused. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Objection. Order, order, order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end this right here, right now. Huh. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Get the probe. Beep! It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? It was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Oh, we're gonna have to extract it. Order, order, order. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright. Not I. Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any evidence of DL6. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. I know, can you imagine that? With no proof, you cannot convince me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. You see, I have proof. What? Yeah. Same case. See this guy, the prosecutor? He's the murderer! Yes. He's still got a bullet inside him. But he's saying, oh, that's a bullet I've had in me for a long time. That has nothing to do with this. Like, what? Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Okay. Found in the victim's body, the ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel. Okay. So, all right, I got it. So remember, he mailed the gun to the guy, and that gun has been fired 3 times. Once before to kill the original guy, and then twice at the murder now. So I'm gonna show them this gun that has been fired 3 times. Nick, if this is your final proof, don't you think you should choose a little better? Oh no. You mean that wasn't the wrong evidence? Everyone looks kind of puzzled. Mr. Wright! Oh no, that wasn't it! Uh-oh, he's really mad. I think you better dig out the right evidence and quick. Right. Okay, alright, well first, let's save. Yeah, yeah. Alright. But this next one is the real evidence, okay? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, still bears clear ballistic markings. I don't feel like this is it, but we're going to present it anyway. That's a bullet. Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Oh, we're going to compare it to that gun. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term I came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in the other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Huh. And that's why he convinced the other guy of framing Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on the bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Ah! Oh my goodness. He's gone crazy. That scream! He recognized the scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Ah! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. Edward! So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Oh my goodness, he's banging his head against the wall. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record.
Oh God.
This is not his final form.
This is that episode of Star Trek.
And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death. 15 years earlier, Mr. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. On Karma, it's not like it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Yeah, super chill. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button and nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Because you have to fool people in their afterlife too, right? You have to fool their ghosts. Wouldn't his forehead be like all messed up? Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, yes, Your Honor, you were innocent. You are innocent. Yeah, you have to fool the dead too. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth not guilty. Confetti! Yay! That is all. The court is adjourned. But wait, we gotta find Von Karma. I guess that's why his name's Von Karma, right? Karma came back and Karma's a bitch. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. Yeah, it was a simple case. Hey, it was pretty close though. I was sure we'd had it. I know I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah. I'm not sure how to say this. There's one more case after this, yeah. I know. Try. Thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Oof. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You've got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Dear. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. My salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Hey, Justin. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Oh no. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Oh wait, that was me speaking. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? Well, that's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened? Let me guess. His girl left him. Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. Oh, you don't look sick. It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! Yeah. Yes, we heard about that. Someone else mentioned it too. I heard the internet's going crazy. I was going to check it out here in a second. When we finish this case, we're going to end the stream. She's leaving me behind, but you don't understand, Justin. Beyonce is leaving Larry Butts. This game came out in like 2001. Larry, yo, Edgy. There you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts. He calls him Harry Butts. You come along tonight too, my treat, pal. Huh? Thanks, looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? No. That's their names. I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right? Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me? It's got money in it. Oh my god, it's his lunch money. Well, yeah. Did Larry steal his lunch money? That's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38? No. No, Larry, it was you. What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored. He came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
Just didn't know they're named that way.
Yeah. I never was good at history, hey? Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. You know, when something smells bad, it's gotta be Butts. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the Butts. I know. I know. Really, Wright, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, eh? Why did, for 15 years, he kept $38 or $28 in an envelope? You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. I smelt it, Delta. There you have it. Grr. Where does this leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, I'd call you a goody two-shoes to the extreme. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, I was gonna say, join us. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all! Line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. And after that, dinner's on me. Wow, Gumshoe must be hungry or something. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, although Edgeworth was still in detention. Hey! Welcome, Christo. I don't know. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? Still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh. What's this? A letter. Uh-oh. Good morning, Nick. You were real impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it was your face. Say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Ah. So this wasn't in the... This is the first... I thought this was the first North American release of this game. Was it not? Ah, okay. What time is it? Ah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! I see. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped Mr. Grossberg and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. You were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Yeah, she had the bullet. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued that last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. I wonder why he's wandering around with a bullet. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, bye. Bye. I figured she'd come back. Thanks, Nick. I want to see the picture that we all took. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice detective attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins with the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. All right, so I guess I'm rolling the credits, but there is a fourth. I know there's a fourth case in this thing. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy something. Woo! Detective Gumshoe. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Oh, fifth one, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, they'll go on the list. Huh, Nick? Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Misty's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call cheap. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Ooh, Wright? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Pacing of the story gets weird. Okay. I don't know how Larry keeps getting supermodels. Oh my goodness. Phoenix Wright. The defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. Oh, you should know I've taken on management of the Gatewater Hotel. Should be in the area. Please stop by.
The Gatewater Hotel
yeah,
instead of the Watergate Hotel?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I think, oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes. Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I don't know why I always said that. Oh no. Phoenix Wright. He's an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with the name Phoenix. Did you know DVD and not all that in DVD and everything these days, and I'm supposed to...
takes.
I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till this show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin my kids' dreams, you know. Any kids' dreams, you know.
Nice Merkin.
Yeah, that's the guy from the second case. Or third case. The Steel Samurai. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living in anyway? I have to read fast because there's no pause. Right. Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, all right? But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ah, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah, I remember Wright. That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. I know the picture I took of everyone. Well, just behind them was a ghost. Oh no, for real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. We still haven't seen the picture. So Mia must be in the picture. Because she's the ghost. There it is. And there's Mia. All right, so this game... Hold it! Exactly! This game's not over. Rise from the ashes. There's one more episode till the game is over. But... I guess we have to select it, but I'm gonna save. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna stop here for the night. Okay, so can we go back? All right. Well, that was cool. I really enjoyed that case. That was really fun. Well, thanks everyone for being here. I've been enjoying Phoenix Wright. So thanks, Pass. Pass was the one that suggested Phoenix Wright. And so, yeah, so on the voting for the next series of games, the next Phoenix Wright game will be on there, which I have listed as... Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, which was on the DS in 2007. Yeah, Justice for All. Exactly. Yay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Flaming Baguette. Thanks, Senior Pollo. So I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So I will be back tomorrow at 9:30 for some more Phoenix Wright. We'll see how long this next case is. These cases are long. We've been playing Phoenix Wright for, gosh, at least over 20 hours. This is what, my 9th stream of Phoenix Wright? Man. Well, Christo, you obviously want to go back and watch all the video on demand versions of this. So you can go over to youtube.com/jfriestv, and there is a playlist of all of the whole game, and you can watch all of them. The great setup for me plugging the YouTube channel. And thanks all those names that just passed. They're my subscribers. Thank y'all, subscribers. I always try to call y'all out at the end because I'm very grateful for y'all spending money on the stream. It goes into buying more games and more systems and more shit. It goes into the channel, is what I'm trying to say. That and so much more. But thank y'all. Thank you for subsidizing my gaming habit. for your entertainment. Let's see who's out there that we can raid. It goes into Bowser onesies. I will say though, I do have I have a backup. So I bought 2 Bowser onesies. One I am wearing, and the other is still in the package under the bed. For when this one wears out, I have another one.
Oh
So there
God.
are 2. And
have you seen
what?
that Will Smith smacked Chris Rock in the face?
Yes, Justin was just saying that. I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna check it out here in a second once I find someone to raid.
Oh, okay. Well, here I've got it.
You have it queued up, ready for me?
Well, it came up in my feed, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I heard the internet's going crazy right now.
No, I don't
over
need
it.
any onesies. I didn't like the footy pajamas as a child.
Yeah, Neil. Yeah, I don't think Neil wants a onesie. He has said that before.
We would have to live in like the Yukon for me to wear a onesie.
I will say that I am hot in the onesie right now.
Well, I thought it was funny because when I came home, I could hear the air conditioner running outside.
And he's like,
and it's like 60 degrees, and I'm like, what's going on?
It's like, why does he have the air conditioning cranked down? Oh, he's in the Bowser onesie. All right, we are going to be rating, maybe.
It feels weird for Will Smith to be relevant anymore.
Maybe he's going to be shipped off to his uncle and Ani in Bel Air.
Oh.
Aren't
they bringing that show back?
Yeah, they are. And he's like an executive producer of it or something. All right, we are going to raid Analog Darling, who is playing Mass Effect. And then I'm going to go watch this video of Will Smith beating up people. Thanks everyone for being here. It's more of a drama. That's what I've seen too. It's not a comedy, it's a drama. So, all right, thanks again everyone. I hope you have a great week ahead. Hope to see you back here tomorrow. Stay safe everyone. And have a great week. Bye.
Bye.